So after a testing and evaluation period, we finally settled on these Trijicon SRS sights. There are actually quite a few floating around the market right now. I think there's at least 3. We've tested all of them, and we're basically going to carry the ones that I found to be the best ones in terms of realistic trademarks, clarity of the dot, and lack of distortion through the lens. The Trijicon SRS is a large diameter scope, and it's 38 millimeters in diameter. So I think I posted this on the forums before, but if you get this sight, you're going to want to get a kill flash for it because, as you can see, it's very visible on your rifle as you're looking down the sight. I was actually in a skirm, and that's how someone spotted me, was actually just because they could see my scope. So this is what it looks like with the kill flash. So you can see there's a huge difference with regards to, the signature on the scope itself. This one has the realistic Trijicon trademarks on the front and both sides. Takes a AA battery, so it's really convenient. Everyone pretty much has AA's. You can use rechargeable, so you don't have to get those special lithium ones or anything like that. Another version that we also have been seeing is the one without the quick release. If you've seen the screw mount ones, and personally I'm not a huge fan of them. The ones that we're carrying right now have the self-adjusting quick release throw lever. So even if your rail is off spec, what you can do is, what this thing does is actually it'll just clamp down on your rail no matter what. So show you guys what that looks like on the rifle again. So I've actually got this installed on my primary rifle, and actually no shape. Actually, what you hear is the ASAP clip, but it's actually rock solid on there. Also, one quick thing I wanted to mention is the ones that we carry also have the steel cable through the battery compartment door, that so you don't lose your battery cap if you're replacing or anything like that. The windage and elevation adjustment knobs take a hex key, so they're really easy to adjust. So far it's been holding 0. It's been holding repeatable 0, so the mount is actually really good quality. It doesn't shift around on you or anything like that. Another optic that I want to talk about is the Aimpoint T1s that we have in our store. We've been carrying them for about half a year now. They've been really successful. In my hands right now, I have the red and green version, which comes in, I think, 5 different brightness settings. But it has the red dot or green dot, so you can change it up, change the brightness or the color depending on your combat conditions. This one comes with the low mount, as well as the LT660 LaRue high mount with the lockable throw lever mount. They even managed to copy the trademarks on the bottom, and also the Aimpoint itself has laser edge trades on the top, and it comes with the bikini covers, so you can cover the optic up when you're not using it. So noteworthy to point out is that the bikini covers also feature the trademarks. So if you're into that sort of thing, it has that. Want to point out that the LaRue LT660 mount, the replica that they have, is actually really rugged. I've had this for about a year now on my rifles. Gained it pretty hard. They do hold repeatable 0, so that's a really nice feature. So if you take off the Aimpoint, do some gun maintenance and throw it back on, it the 0, there's not going to be any point of impact shift. Your 0 is not going to be off or anything like that. So real nice solid mount that comes with the Aimpoint, with that particular Aimpoint. The other one that I have that I'm just showing you now is the red dot only version. This one comes in 11 brightness settings, but it's only a red dot. It comes with a red tint lens, so it looks a little bit cooler. Same laser edge trademarks as the other one that I just showed you. Good thing to point out is that while it does come with the low mount, it is fully compatible with Dytac T1 mounts. So right now what I have here is I threw it onto a Dytac Knights Armament T1, I think it's a Gen 1 or Gen 2 mount. It's also a throw lever. But the holes all line up, the threads all line up, so you can throw that on there. If you guys want to see more of these mounts, you want to see more on our store, just shoot us an email and we might start carrying them. I personally run this mount right now on one of my rifles, and I like it a lot. It's a little bit different than the LaRue mounts that you see out there, so it's also looks quite a bit more unique than the other ones. As of both T1s feature really clear dots, which is actually one of the requirements. For myself, when I go and choose an optic, it's just the dot has to be really clean and crisp, and also there's just minimum parallax. There's no POI shift when your dot is moving around in your inside the scope itself. So obviously, with all the other optics, with the SRS and the T1, we've done our testing and evaluation before we stock it, so you can purchase them with peace of mind, knowing that you're getting a quality product. All right, that's it. Thanks for watching.